Hello Rio traders, I hope so that you guys are fine. It's me Sulaiman Khan, and today the purpose of to make a video on the gold chart is to just analyze the market on the behalf of technically. We will just look at the market step by step technically, and in this way you will also learn that how to analyze the market if on the behalf of technically. So this will also helps you, and this will also improve your trading skills also. So kindly don't miss this video, and also you have to watch till the end of the video. So first of all, if you will look at on the daily time frame chart, so you guys can see here that market is right now at very important level. So the thing is that first of all, if you look at that why gold falls, if you look at on the daily perspective, so we will move step by step. If you look at on the daily perspective, so you can see here that market has created a very beautiful bearish engulfing candle. Then after that market creates some indices of candles, then after that market starts falling, and it looks like today's candle, it looks like a Marabuza candle. So it is also indicates the selling pressure, that market is full of sellers. So markets are those, so it can also indicate that gold can either go more downside. So it is a first thing. So first of all, if you will draw some zones areas, I will draw some zones areas with you guys. So this will also helps out you guys. So first of all, if you will look at here the supportive areas for the gold. So right now, if you will start here from here, like right now at 1786, then after that, if market will starts falling down, so right now market is almost at the very crucial area, that is 1945 till 1950. This is a range from where market can go upside. And on the second side, if you will look at here, if market will be unable to break that area, then gold can fall till 1887. And if gold will be able to sustain in this area, then we can see a little again this area, that is 1853 area. And if gold will be unable to sustain in this area, then we can see a straight fall that will leads gold to again 1786. So this is how, if you will look at on the behalf of technically. So right now these are some important levels we have, that is right now 1945 area. So you have to memorize it. And then after that, if gold will be unable to sustain here, then we can see a fall till at least 1890 area or 1900. This would be the range from till where gold we can see the gold. And this is how what I am looking. So right now, if you will see here, why I am saying that gold is at a very important level right now, I will tell you this thing after that. So right now, if you look at here H4 time frame chart, so first of all we will see that what are the possible entries for us, and where we should have to look for the buy trade, and where we should have to look at a sell trade. So right now, if you look at the H4 time frame chart, as I mentioned you on the daily time frame chart, brother, market has given us the bearish engulfing. But if you will look at on the behalf of a H4 time frame chart, you will see a very clear head and shoulder pattern. This was a first shoulder, and this was the head of the market. You guys can see here, this was a head of the market. Then after that, markets again creates a second shoulder that was like that. So market has created a very beautiful head and shoulder pattern. So you guys can see here that basis of the market that was approximately similar to the basis. Then after the market has break that base at 1960 area. So you guys can see here. Then again market is still stuck. So our important area is that in 1945 till 1950. This is the range. Again, I'm mentioning you in the daily time frame chart. So right now, due to that, if you look at on the daily time frame chart, gold falls due to bearish engulfing candle. And if you will look at on the behalf of 4-hour time frame chart, there's a clear confirmation that market has given you a head and shoulder pattern. So that's why market falls. So if you look at on the other side, I will also try to give you some areas with you, and from where we can look for the buy trades, and why right now entering in the market is very much risky. But if you will look at the fundamentally side, still now we can't say that war has been ended, because if you will know about that, having the knowledge regarding the newses, so you have seen on a daily basis still there are confusions and clashes between the NATOs and Russia and other things also. So still now we can't say that war has been ended. So may God help them, and may we also pray that because we love the humanity, so humanity is first. So if you will look at here on a 4-hour time frame chart, so right now we have the few levels few levels from where we can look for the buy trades, but right now it's a very much risky because we should have to look for the confirmation. So you guys can see here, if I will draw a trend line with you guys till from here, so you guys can see here that we right now we are at the perfect position of the trend line. We are at the perfect position of the trend line. First of all, I will make sure that all my trend lines are at a perfect position. First of all, as I mentioned to my students, that you have to see trend lines again and again, because cutting through wicks is all right, but if you will cut through bodies, then that's a bad thing. So you guys can see here that market is at again market is at again our the entry areas whatever we have. So you guys can see here that we are at the supportive area of the market. So we have to again, we can look for the buy trades from 1945 or 1950 area. We can look for the buy trades, but it's risky just because but market has created the bearish engulfing on a day 1 time frame chart and the head and shoulder pattern on H4 time frame chart. So it is risky, but you can enter with a small lot size, and this would help out you, but it's a risky. I'm just here to just giving you the knowledge, or not I'm giving here you the any signal. So if you want to enter, so you can enter with a small lot size, and just you have to use a clear confirmation. If market will gives you a clear confirmation here, a 2 days candle will decide. 2 days candle absolutely it would be the it would decide us. If it gives us a fake breakout and after the market gives us a closing here, it shapes like a doji or pin bar candle, then again we can look for the buy trades or like that. So right now if you look at here, that still now that market, if you will draw a trend line from here, that market has created market is still now, if you look at on the behalf of that, market is still now it's in the range. That is also looks like a triangular pattern. So market is look like a triangular pattern. So we will wait if market will break this area. So you have to wait till 1945. If market I will say to 1940, if market will break 1940, then again you have to wait for the retracement. Like that, if market will break today morning, market will break this area, then after that market moves towards the upside till 1952 or 1960 area. Then after that, if market will gives us the surety that I am going to be sell, so then you have to enter in the sell trade. So this is the first thing if you want to look at a sell trade. But most probably I am saying to you that right now we have a lot of things that are telling us that market could move towards the upside. That is just because of if as I mentioned to you that because of trend lines, this trend line H4 trend line, it is also supporting to the gold, and if market will respect to this trend line, gold can either goes till at least 1975, and if break that area, then again we can see a higher highs. So it would be looks like that. So I will suggest you, brother, if you want to enter a buy trade, you should have to wait at least a 1 hour time frame chart or any other candle. So if you have to wait till that area 1945, if market will break that area, and if market will gives us a closing an H1 time frame chart just below that, then you can enter in a sell trade. Otherwise you have to wait and you have to be patient, because market could gives you the fake breakouts in this area. Now why this area is so much important? This is the question this would be the question that would be coming in your mind. So if I will open a daily time frame chart, you will see one thing. If I will draw the line chart, because as I mentioned to you that line chart gives you more accurate values, and if I will draw the Fibonacci retracement levels with you guys from the higher and to the lower, and you guys can see here that on the behalf of if you will look at on the behalf of the line chart, so right now we are at the 0.382% 38.2% retracement level. So it is also known as a retracement level, as I've mentioned you in many videos, that 38.2% and 61.8%. so these are two important levels. As I've draw the support and resistance with you, that this is the supportive area we have right now, 1945 till 1950, and if market will be unable to break that area, market could fall till 1889. That would be our next retracement, and if gold did not respect that area, then from here we can only look for the buy trades. So you have to keep it in your mind, and it will also help out you, and it will also make your trading very much easy. So this was the whole scenario right now, brother, which I want to tell you guys. I hope so that it would help out you in that real trading. So right now, as I mentioned you the further positions, that what are the possible positions we have. So again I'm mentioning you, We are at a sport. First of all, we have the sportive area. 1945 till 50 is a sportive area. First of all, it's a first confirmation. Second confirmation, we have the trend line, the H4 trend line. Third confirmation we have, if you look at on the daily time frame chart, that market has given us the Fibonacci retracement level that is a lie at 1950 area. So it's also a confirmation that maybe today's market, if market will give us the closing just below that, then only in that thing. So tomorrow is today would be a very much important day for gold. So if gold will give us the closing below 1940, or if gold closes on the daily time frame at 1940 area, so then we have to look for the sell trades. And I have mentioned you that our next sell targets would be at least market should have to go till 1888, because this would be our next buying zone entry. So that's all, and I hope so that you will like this video. And if you have any questions regarding the trades, or if you want to give us any suggestion that sir kindly make the video on that pair, on that pair, we will make a video for you guys. So stay blessed, and if you have any question, you guys can ask in our Telegram groups. So links are mentioned in the description of the video, so you can open it and you can contact with us. Stay blessed, have a good day.